Hi everyone, it's me, Sailor Minimoon, Reenie here, and today I'm going to talk about, well, something that always does talk about. Now, this goes back to what Sailor Mars talked about. Now, the oversight, or the overseen, or whatever you want to call it, that Naoko Takeuchi came up with, it was only an oversight. I don't really think at the end of the day, or overseeing, I don't really think at the end of the day anyone truly has to follow it. I mean, the Sailor Starlights, Sailor Star Maker and Sailor Star Fighter were men, Dustin and Jordan. And then, well, you came to Sailor Earth, which was Ernest, or Ernest P. Worrell. And you came to Sailor Sun, which was Calvin, also Calvin Cosler, also known as Snoop Dogg. So right there, all right, we didn't follow that oversight. Now, since we got that out of the way, the true grounds to this film is that there were a lot of Sailor Moon followers out there, young and old, probably more old than young, I guess. I don't know, who seemed to believe that Naoko Takeuchi didn't like the English offshoot, which was done by Deke and later on done by Pioneer or Pathseeker under the oversight or the overseen of Cloverway. Now, a lot of folks out there believe that this means that they got more grounds to hate the English offshoot. No, you see, Naoko Takeuchi, if I'm even saying her name or her kin name right, worked with Toei to get Sailor Moon into the English speaking worlds. You don't put all that time to get it into English and then hate it after that. To tell you the truth, it was made up. The only hang up that Naoko Takeuchi had with Toei over anything with the drawing show would have to be during the following. She felt that Toei had to make the Sailor Starlights behave and be the same way they were when they were in the book. I don't know why, but whatever. That was the only time she ever had any time she did not stand on anything that Toei did. Now, a lot of folks started to make this bullshit up about her so they could back up their ground or their sacred or why for hating the English offshoot, which at the time was Deacon Cloverway. Well, actual Pioneer, Pathseeker, but whatever. So she never ever hated the English offshoot of Sailor Moon. Near it be Deke or Cloverway or Pioneer, she never did. Or Pathseeker, which would be because Pioneer is a French borrowed word. So anyway, a lot of Sailor Moon fans started to make this up. I don't know when. Need be they started to make it up by I don't know when they started to make it up. But all I know is someone out there made it up, and it went from man to woman, woman to man. I don't know. This went to follower until everyone started to either believe it or read it somewhere on the interweb. And a lot of folks say the interweb is not the everything on the interweb is made up, half and half. This would be one of those things that was made up. So all the Sailor Moon followers out there who hate the Deke work and hate the Cloverway work and hate the Pioneer work or Pathseeker work or whoever, and then wanted to make themselves think they were true Sailor Moon followers or greater Sailor Moon followers than anyone else, would bring this up. And they would bring it up as almost if to say, look, the crafter, the maker, the writer doesn't like it. So now I got more grounds sake and why not to like it. Now, there's no truth to it. You know, Naoko Takeuchi, if I'm saying her name right, which I'm not, I could be saying it wrong. I'm not really that good with Dawnlandish borrowed names or Dawnlandish kin names. So, never said that. Alright? It never came out of her mouth. It, you know. So, a lot of folks over the years have been putting words in her mouth that she never said. You know? And I'm sure she said a lot of things over her 50, 52 or 53 years of life. Alright? But I don't think that ever came out of her mouth. The only time she ever had a hang up with Sailor Moon was with Sailor Stars, and it had to be the Sailor Starlights. I don't know. She wanted them to be. She wanted them not to be the main selves in the saga or tale, or need be. It was they weren't, or Toei wasn't following the oversight or overseeing that she came up with that only girls can be fighters. I don't know. But that was the only time she ever had any unstand with anything that was going on with the live drawing show. So at the end of the day, when any Sailor Moon follower tells you that, oh, Naoko Takeuchi didn't like the English offshoot of Sailor Moon, oh, she hated the Deke offshoot and the Cloverway offshoot and the Pioneer offshoot, which I should really actually say Pathseeker offshoot, they're lying. They're making it up. They're making up bullshit so they can back up their thought and belief that they don't like the English work. So they can make you think that you're a bad Sailor Moon follower for either liking Deke, Cloverway, or Pioneer, whatever. So they can back up liking either the Toei offshoot or the Viz English offshoot. So at the end of the day, don't be putting words in someone's mouth and making up stuff that no one ever said. Because Naoko Takeuchi never said that. And the ones that started it know she never said it. Alright? You know? So, that's it. If you like that film, then follow us here at Sailor Moon for Life. Or watch the last film over here that Sailor Venus made, talking about why we don't clean out our films or don't shift our films. I'm Sailor Mini Moon Rini, and I hope you like this film.